All right, greetings, family. So I've been working on a formula now for some months pertaining to eradicating and eliminating certain things inside of the vaccine that a lot of people took without knowledge of knowing that this stuff consisted of synthetic polymers, which creates artificial amino acids that then manifest VP1 and viral proteins, which causes infections in the body. It causes reverse transcriptase inside of the DNA. What that is when a virus goes into the cell and it copies and pastes your DNA so that it can live in your body, because a virus, in order for it to thrive in the body, it has to take on the person's DNA. And in doing so, the immune system will not attack anything with the person's DNA because it sees it as being a part of their body. Just like a parasite, when a parasite is in the body, the first thing it has to do is go into the cell structure of that person, right? And it has to take over the RNA, which is the ribonucleic acids, and then from there take on the DNA of that host or the person that they are taking up to control. Now, I found a component that has a very valuable and beneficial way of being able to trick or reverse the reverse transcriptase by telling the RNA not to give the virus or the parasite what it needs in order to thrive. Viruses can live in the body for years, right? Depending on how they are encoded with binary acids, binary polymers. These things can live in the body for up to 9 to 15 years. And what happens is it throws off your inflammatory response system. So now your body is creating inflammation, and this inflammation builds up in the cell. And what it does is it damages the ribosomes in the cell. When that happens, that shuts down your lymphatic system from being able to dump out the toxins in the body. So now these toxins are recycling through the bloodstream, recycling through the kidneys. Your renal system is now becoming compromised by these toxins, which lowers your pH. And anytime your pH is low, that gives a lot of leeway for viruses and pathogens to enter the body and live and thrive off of the body. But DNA is very important when it comes to a virus, because a virus is a parasite. It thrives off of sugar. It thrives off of genetically modified organisms, which they use to process foods. It thrives off of alkaloids, such as things you'll find inside of cigarettes. And these are the things you deem as being carcinogens. You'll find inside of casein proteins, which is latched on into the what you call the protein shell of dairy. This is why it's not good to drink dairy or ingest dairy, because what dairy does, it builds up mucus in the body. And that is what I said before. Your inflammatory response system is thrown off due to those viral proteins, which is that casein protein inside of dairy, and that alkaloid or that VP1 protein inside of the dead animals that you are eating, which is traumatized before it hits your supermarket shelves. But neither here nor there. I just want to touch bases with you all to let you all know that it's time to stop ingesting these things. I know that we're breathing in bad stuff. Even the fruits is being compromised. But the thing is, when you are taking in, the difference between fruit DNA and animal DNA is that fruit DNA doesn't thrive within the RNA structure. So therefore, it cannot copy and paste and damage your DNA, right? So your genetic material is not being compromised as much as if you eat a traumatized or dead animal. So when you're taking in dead animals, what happens is you are taking in energy or a force of genetic material of animal protein, which is a viral protein, and it's mixing with your genetic material, and your body don't know how to process that. And so it shuts you down so that it can figure out what to do in order to push it out. So this is what you call the itis. And this is why you get tired after eating meat and stuff like that, because your body shuts you down so that inflammation can build up to push out what it don't identify, because it's foreign to the body. Your stomach acids is not strong enough to break down the enzymes of dead animal flesh. Your stomach enzymes properly breaks down, the cultures and the phytochemicals inside of the fruits and the berries and the plants and stuff that we eat that has better protein in it. The structure of the protein in plants is more put together. It's more organized. The RNA, once these fruits get into your body and the digestive system breaks it down and it processes it, the RNA causes your body to be able to latch on to the DNA of that fruit or those plants more properly than a dead animal, because the protein within the animal is traumatized due to the stress signals that was sent into the barrier of these protein shells. And now you are taking in stress proteins. So they're not just viral proteins, they're stress proteins. And your body can pick up on the stress signaling within these proteins from the animals that you are ingesting. All right, so if you took the vaccine, right, give me a call at 407-637-0121, or you can inbox me on Facebook. I love y'all. I got to get back to work. Peace.